Welcome to IELTS.net podcast. Master IELTS Speaking. Describe a place that exceeded your expectations. As an experienced IELTS examiner and English language instructor, I'm here to guide you through one of the most common topics in IELTS speaking. Part 2. Describing a place that surpassed your expectations. This topic not only tests your ability to narrate an experience, but also challenges you to express emotions and provide detailed descriptions. Let's dive into how you can excel in this task and boost your IELTS speaking score. Understanding the task. Before we delve into the sample answers, it's crucial to understand what the examiner is looking for when they ask you to describe a place that exceeded your expectations. They want to assess your ability to describe a place in detail, your skill in expressing emotions and reactions, your capacity to explain why the place was unexpected or surprising, your vocabulary range related to travel, places, and emotions. This topic has been consistently popular in IELTS speaking tests and is likely to remain so due to its relevance to everyday experiences and its potential to elicit a wide range of vocabulary and expressions. Part 1. Introduction and Interview. In Part 1, the examiner may warm up with some general questions about travel and places. Here are some possible questions and sample answers. Q. Do you like traveling? Band 6-7. Answer. Yes, I really enjoy traveling. It's a great way to relax and learn about different cultures. Band 8-9. Answer. Absolutely. I'm passionate about traveling. It's not just a hobby for me, it's a way to broaden my horizons and gain new perspectives on life. Each journey is an opportunity to immerse myself in different cultures and challenge my preconceptions about the world. What kind of places do you like to visit? Band 6-7. Answer. I prefer visiting historical sites and natural landscapes. They're usually very interesting and beautiful. Band 8-9. Answer. I'm particularly drawn to destinations that offer a blend of natural beauty and cultural significance. Places like national parks with their breathtaking landscapes or ancient cities steeped in history really captivate me. I find that these locations often provide the most enriching experiences, allowing me to connect with both nature and human heritage simultaneously. Part 2. Long Turn. Now, let's focus on the main task. Here's a sample cue card you might encounter. Describe a place you visited that exceeded your expectations. You should say where the place was, when you visited it, why you went there, and explain why it exceeded your expectations. Sample answer, Band 8-9. I'd like to tell you about a place that truly surpassed my expectations, the ancient city of Petra in Jordan. I had the opportunity to visit this UNESCO World Heritage Site last summer during a Middle Eastern tour. Petra had always been on my travel bucket list, primarily because of its famous rock-cut architecture, particularly the iconic treasury building that I'd seen in countless photographs and even in movies. However, nothing could have prepared me for the sheer magnitude and intricate beauty of the site in person. The journey to Petra itself was part of the excitement. We entered through the Sik, a narrow gorge flanked by towering cliffs. As we walked along this winding path, the anticipation built up. Then, suddenly, the gorge opened up, and there it was, the treasury, bathed in the warm glow of the morning sun. It was a truly breathtaking moment that far exceeded any image I had in my mind. What really amazed me was the vast expanse of the ancient city beyond the treasury. I hadn't realized that Petra was so enormous, with hundreds of tombs, a Roman-style theater, and monumental temples carved into the rose-red cliffs. The interplay of light and shadow on the rock faces throughout the day created an ever-changing canvas that was simply mesmerizing. Moreover, the historical significance of Petra struck me profoundly. Learning about the ingenious water conduit system the Nabateans built and how they thrived in this harsh desert environment was fascinating. It exceeded my expectations not just visually, but intellectually as well. In essence, Petra surpassed my expectations by revealing itself as not just a single magnificent structure, but an entire lost city full of architectural wonders and historical insights. It was a humbling experience that left me in awe of human creativity and the power of nature. Examiner's follow-up questions. Did you face any challenges during your visit to Petra? How has this experience changed your approach to travel? Band 8-9, answer for question 1. Indeed, there were a couple of challenges that actually enhanced the overall experience. The most significant was the intense desert heat, which was quite overwhelming at times. However, this helped me appreciate the ingenuity of the Nabateans even more, as I pondered how they managed to build such a magnificent city in these harsh conditions. Another challenge was the vast size of the site. It required a lot of walking, which was physically demanding, but it also meant that there was always something new to discover around every corner. These challenges, rather than detracting from the experience, added a sense of adventure and accomplishment to the visit. Band 8-9, answer for question 2. This experience has profoundly impacted my approach to travel in several ways. Firstly, it's taught me the importance of thorough research before visiting a place, not just to know what to expect, but also to understand its historical and cultural context. This knowledge greatly enriches the experience. Secondly, it's encouraged me to seek out lesser-known aspects of famous sites. While the treasury at Petra is justifiably famous, some of my most memorable moments were in the less crowded, equally fascinating parts of the city. Lastly, it's reinforced my belief in the value of hiring local guides. The insights provided by our Jordanian guide added layers of understanding that I couldn't have gained from guidebooks alone. Overall, this trip has made me a more curious, prepared, and open-minded traveler. Part 3. Two-way discussion. In Part 3, the examiner will ask more abstract questions related to the topic. Here are some potential questions and sample answers. Q. How do you think tourism affects historical sites like Petra? Band 8-9, answer. Tourism has a double-edged impact on historical sites like Petra. On the positive side, it brings in vital revenue for preservation efforts and raises global awareness about the importance of these cultural treasures. This increased attention can lead to better protection and research initiatives. Additionally, tourism can boost local economies, providing employment and development opportunities for nearby communities. However, mass tourism also poses significant challenges. The sheer volume of visitors can lead to physical degradation of the site, with erosion of ancient structures and potential damage from touching or climbing on ruins. There's also the risk of commercialization, which might detract from the authentic experience and historical atmosphere of the place. To mitigate these negative effects, it's crucial to implement sustainable tourism practices. This could include limiting daily visitor numbers, implementing strict preservation protocols, and educating tourists about responsible behavior. Balancing accessibility with conservation is key to ensuring that future generations can also experience and learn from these remarkable historical sites. Q. Do you think people's expectations of travel destinations are influenced by social media? Band 8-9, answer. Absolutely. Social media has a profound influence on people's expectations of travel destinations, and this impact is multifaceted. On one hand, platforms like Instagram and Pinterest have democratized travel inspiration, allowing people to discover lesser-known destinations and see stunning visuals of places around the world. This has broadened many people's travel horizons and created a sense of wanderlust. However, there's a downside to this curated perfection we see on social media. Often, these platforms present an idealized version of travel destinations, showcasing only the most photogenic moments and locations. This can lead to unrealistic expectations and potential disappointment when travelers encounter the reality of a place, complete with crowds, bad weather, or ordinary moments. Moreover, the pressure to capture Instagrammable moments can sometimes overshadow the authentic experience of a place. Travelers might focus more on getting the perfect shot for social media rather than immersing themselves in the local culture or appreciating the nuances of their surroundings. That being said, I believe there's a growing awareness of this issue, and many travelers are now seeking more authentic and off-the-beaten-path experiences. Social media is also evolving, with more influencers and travelers sharing honest, unfiltered accounts of their journeys. In essence, while social media significantly shapes our expectations of travel destinations, it's up to individual travelers to approach these influences critically and strive for a balance between the inspirational aspect of social media and the pursuit of genuine personal travel experiences. Key vocabulary and phrases for high scores. To elevate your IELTS speaking performance, incorporate these sophisticated words and phrases. Surpass expectations, sixtitions, phrasal verb, to be better than expected. Example, the intricate details of the architecture surpassed my expectations. Awe-inspiring, adjective, extremely impressive or daunting. Example, the awe-inspiring vastness of the Grand Canyon left me speechless. Breathtaking, adjective, astonishing or beautiful in a way that takes your breath away. Example, the breathtaking view from the mountain peak was worth the challenging climb. Immerse oneself, phrasal verb, to involve oneself deeply in a particular activity or interest. Example, I love to immerse myself in local cultures when I travel. Off the beaten track, idiom, in or into an isolated place. Example, we prefer to explore places that are off the beaten track to avoid tourist crowds. Cultural significance, cults noun phrase, the importance of something in terms of culture and tradition. Example, the ancient temple holds great cultural significance for the local community. Examiner's advice. To achieve a high score in the IELTS speaking test, particularly when describing a place that exceeded your expectations, use vivid descriptive language. Paint a picture with your words. Use adjectives and adverbs effectively to bring your experience to life. Structure your answer logically. Follow the cue card prompts in order, but weave them together into a coherent narrative. Show, don't just tell. Instead of simply stating that the place exceeded your expectations, provide specific examples and details that illustrate why. Use a range of tenses accurately. When recounting your experience, use past tenses correctly, but also incorporate present and future tenses where appropriate. Incorporate idiomatic expressions. Use phrasal verbs and idioms naturally to demonstrate your command of English. Extend your answers. In Part 3, develop your ideas fully. Offer explanations, examples, and personal opinions to showcase your ability to discuss abstract concepts. Practice regularly. Familiarize yourself with various topics and practice speaking about them fluently and coherently. Remember, the key to success in IELTS speaking is not just about what you say, but how you say it. Confidence, fluency, and the ability to express complex ideas clearly are all crucial factors in achieving a high score. By following these guidelines and incorporating sophisticated vocabulary and structures, you'll be well prepared to tackle any question about places that exceeded your expectations in your IELTS speaking test. Good luck with your preparation. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, make sure to follow our channel so you don't miss out on more valuable content coming your way. We've got a lot of exciting topics lined up, and we'd love for you to be part of the journey. Hit that follow button and stay connected with us for more insights and inspiration. See you in the next episode.